As somebody who's been cooking for almost a decade, here are 10 things that I wish I knew sooner when I started cooking. Some of these are habits that may take time to develop, but some of these you can do and learn right now. Isn't that right, my boy? Number 1 is an oven thermometer. I'm gonna prove to you that even if your oven does a sound like this, the temperature is still inaccurate, so we're gonna test it with this thermometer. I'm gonna set the oven to 350, and when the oven beeps to let us know it's ready, this should also read 350. Now we wait. As you can see, it's supposed to be at 350, but our thermometer says it's only at 250. Now don't worry, your oven isn't broken. Just let the oven keep warming up until it reaches the desired temperature. Baking is a science, so if you put anything in the oven at the wrong temperature, it's not gonna come out. That goes for cakes, breads, cookies, you name it. If it's wrong temperature, it won't work. Number 2 is toasting spices. If you have any recipe that calls for using whole spices, you're wasting them if you aren't toasting them. By toasting them, you're allowing them to release their essential oils and intensifying their flavors. In the oven or on a pan, both work really well. As long as it smells freaking good in the house, you know it's ready. At number 3, we have non-slip cutting boards. If your board slips and slides, you will eventually hurt yourself, and I am personally promising you that. But if you place a damp paper towel underneath your board, then you won't ever have to worry about this issue again. See, you like your fingers, don't you?
Hooray!
Number 4 is an apron. Invest in one of these and you just saved yourself so much money on new clothes. Somebody want to go to TJ Maxx with me? I love that place. You can't beat $5 shirts, come on now. Get an apron, it's an investment and it's worth it. Number 5, we're gonna learn how to peel garlic 10 times faster. Peeling garlic sucks, so here's how to peel them in 10 seconds. Grab a container, preferably glass, and place your garlic inside. Once the lid is on, shake it like that thing owes you money. Before you know it, you have peeled garlic 10 times faster. Tell you what, if you like and subscribe right now, I'll send you a clove of garlic in the mail. As a matter of fact, I'll put 2 up in there. Expedited shipping. But on a real note, this is really cool. Really saves a lot of time. Next up, we have a honing steel. This rod isn't really meant to sharpen your knife, but it will straighten your blade. A straight blade cuts better by nature, making prepping for yourself a whole lot smoother. To find the right angle, put the knife on it like this, go halfway, and one more time halfway, and you have a rough 20-degree angle. With a little bit of pressure, glide the knife over the steel about 10 times, and you got a way better cutting experience. Number 7 is a kitchen torch. This comes in handy whenever you want to char meats, vegetables, or even a creme brulee. And most importantly, you can light up good scented candles in less than 10 seconds. I know, that's the real reason we want a torch. Tip number 8 is to have a dedicated wastebasket whenever you're prepping food. Now look, I know the distance from the counter to the garbage ain't much, but when you're prepping, you gotta go back and forth and back and forth. Just have the wastebasket next to you, in it goes, and you can just throw it away in one shot. Saves you a boatload of time, trust me. Try it. For tip number 9, it's beyond important that you as my cook stay safe and know how to stop a fire. Whenever a fire breaks out in your pan, quickly grab a lid and smother it. No air to the fire means no fire to begin with. Seriously though, not a lot of people know this, and they do get tempted to throw water on grease fires. That will burn your house down. I know it seems like an idea you want to do because it sounds like it makes sense, but never put water on a grease fire. Cover it with salt or just put the lid over the fire and it'll be gone. Stay safe, alright? And finally, tip number 10. The one tip that you should know is follow Jose.elcook. I'm starting to get used to long form. I've been doing short form for so long, but I really want to get into this and grow an audience with you because y'all are my old cooks. Come on now. We're bros and sisters. Nobody knows you like I know you.